lightning bug, lemon meringue, Sundance. They're some of the many names Benjamin Moore has for yellow. But choosing the right one and where to use it can be a bit of a challenge. So Christian is back with some ideas for us.
Yes.
Because this is not for the faint of heart, right?
It's not for the faint of heart. And I will make a confession.
Confess.
I also was scared of color for years.
Me too.
Even as a designer, and even when you try and talk to clients about it, they get scared of color.
Yeah.
But there's something amazing about color. Like, even when we both walked on here, instant smiles when we rolled out a giant yellow wall, right? Like, it instantly makes you feel happy. And it's actually a trick a lot of Scandinavian countries do, because it's gray most of the year.
It's cold.
So if your house has this bright yellow, it's like instant sunshine, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So let's talk about how to pick the right yellow, which can be tricky.
Okay.
So pick a color, any color.
I'm gonna go bold.
Show
I'm
it
gonna
to the
go
audience,
with this
don't show it to me.
Look at
and I'll try and guess it.
Oh, sorry, vibrant. Vibrant, vibrant color.
So
Where do we use
put it back in, don't show me and I'll guess it.
Got it.
So this guy is actually bright yellow from Benjamin Moore.
That's what it's called?
It's called bright yellow. Super easy to figure out, right?
That makes sense.
It is amazing in kitchens.
Yes.
It's also amazing in a front hall.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you're scared of doing your whole front hall, it's actually amazing as your front door. Okay. It's an instant pop, right? Like, it's a great door color.
That is lovely. Okay, can we play the game
again? Pick a color, any color. Don't show it to me. Show the audience.
Okay, this one. So this is more of a, I find this more of a muted yellow.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Colonel Mustard in the library with the candelabra.
Right.
It's actually called Mustard Field.
Mustard Field, okay.
And it actually would look amazing in a library.
Yes, it would.
A library and office, it's great. It's a very traditional color.
Yeah.
So it actually works really well in traditional spaces.
So it's got like a bit of that gray happening here, and that to me makes it a little bit more palatable.
Yeah,
I would
it's
use
almost like a Dijon-y yellow, right? Which is great.
It is Dijon. I'm very hungry now that you said that.
And then our last two, which are really easy. We can just talk about these guys. Really pale. This guy's gold tone.
Okay.
And mellow yellow.
Yeah.
Both these are actually really good in powder rooms, because you don't want to do a bright yellow because it actually will change the color of your skin. Ooh, yeah. Right? It's also really good also in kids' rooms. I know people say, oh, yellow with babies is colicky. They actually say yellow produces creativity.
Oh,
right?
Okay, lovely.
You want a creative kid.
Yeah, you do.
Right?
Why not? Okay, good. So that's a good guide. There's so many different ways you can go with yellow. You know, maybe you don't want the super bright one. You take a more tempered one.
So this one I went super bright because I wanted it to be super modern, if I call it that. And it's a great combo where you do a 2/3 and a 1/3. So this actually is a horizon gray combined with a sun porch.
That's lovely.
Right? So you get this new modern take. It feels like a wainscoting with just paint.
Yes.
So it feels kind of a fresh, vibrant. And if it was too much for you, you could change it out in a year, right? It's just paint.
That's right. Paint is changeable.
So the other thing is, I know we've talked before in the past about feature walls, but what about feature segments in a room? So we actually have a photo here of a kitchen where they've actually done a feature where it's actually little pockets of color.
Wow.
Right? So it's mostly these little like yellow bright nooks. It'd be great for reading. It's just a great color, right?
That's gorgeous, and like that is like applied liberally.
Oh yeah, applied liberally, yeah. And so if you're scared also, instead of doing your wall, I know we talked about this, would you paint your ceiling yellow?
See, I think this is something I would be more likely to do. So it's up there, it's the ceiling. We always say it's the fifth wall.
It's the fifth wall, exactly.
Have some fun with it.
Right, and especially if it's just your ceiling, it's almost like instant sunshine shining down on you, which is what I love about it. And then, of course, like we talked about with the bright colors, it's also great just as a great way to paint your front door.
Yeah, I agree.
It's an instant pop, sort of in any sort of traditional home. It's like instant welcome, right?
I'm even too scared to do that. But what we have in our kitchen is a huge piece of art, and it's a local artist, and it's a big circle, and it's this yellow.
This yellow, that's great.
And it's almost like it's because our sink isn't window facing, and it's almost like looking at the sun.
Right, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So the other traditional way to incorporate yellow, of course, is wallpaper. Sky fell a little bit.
And look at all the different kinds of yellows.
Yeah, so these are some great wallpapers that I sourced for us. This is actually House of Hackney and Timorous Beasties, which I think we've shown before from Newall. It's a great way to incorporate yellow. And as you can see, it's so many shades, right? Sort of like a traditional sort of dark golden yellow.
Yes.
Where almost you'd see it as a gold, but it's a great way to update your living room, your dining room, just to give that pop of color, right?
Yes, it is. So that makes a huge statement, and that's almost like yellow-orange, right?
So if you don't want to go as far as painting or wallpaper, how about we do some furniture?
Nice.
Right? I mean, especially even just this light, which is just a light from Article, it's this bright, instant yellow pop, right?
Yeah, it looks
Under
like
$100, you're making an instant sunshine in your room.
Lovely.
Right? Bookcases. Now, storage, it can be really kind of boring when we do storage, and we often talk about hiding storage, disguising storage.
Yeah.
We actually have a shot of a great piece of storage. It's from Ructivia Architects.
Okay.
And what's amazing about it is it's an entire wall of yellow storage.
That's amazing.
So I always say if you're going to go for yellow and you're going to go for a bold yellow, go bold.
Right.
Do an entire wall of it to make that instant impact, right?
So make a commitment, be really intentional about it.
Also, even if you just want a fresh update to sort of your kitchen or your outdoor space, great yellow chairs, which are great. So they can be worked inside and outside from IKEA. It's that instant pop of color, right?
Yes. Okay, so many other different things you can do. You've done a rug on the ground, which is also a really sort of low maintenance, low fuss way to add that pop of yellow into your life.
It's really a great way just to sort of ground your space and really make that sort of brightness, right? And it shines for you.
It's nice.
Last but not least, of course, we can add accessories, right?
Yes, this is the easiest
way to do it. You definitely can do it with sort of solid cushions on your pillow, on your couch, sorry.
Yep.
Switch it out seasonally to be yellow. But these are just some great, really accessory pieces.
It's lovely.
They actually are also amazing hidden storage.
Ah, I like that.
Right? And of course, some cushions.
Yep.
And then it's spring. Bring in some bright yellow flowers. Like, that's the easiest way to do it, right?
Absolutely. I know that you got a few of these things, the cushions and these accessories from HomeSense.
Yep.
Really nice shopping. And thanks for bringing some brightness into our life.
Some cheer.
Lovely.